It gave everything.
Etched in glass and stone, row after row, nearly 12,000 Virginians who fought and died for our nation.
It's hard to describe.
Scott Rayl isn't just looking at names at the Virginia War Memorial. He sees stories.
I think it immortalizes them. I think it immortalizes the sacrifices they made.
The 40-year-old from Chesterfield is a driving force in Stories Behind the Stars.
I won't stop until it's done.
The all-volunteer organization is determined to document and digitize the story of each soldier, sailor, and Marine who died during World War II.
We should remember these names because these are the people that never saw the result of their sacrifice.
Soldiers like Hugh Williams.
After months of preparation, the men were ready to make their first combat jump in pre-dawn hours, June 6, 1944.
Hugh was a paratrooper with the famed 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, better known as the Band of Brothers.
We're talking about Private F. Williams. He was born July 9th, 1924 on Tangier Island in Virginia.
The 19-year-old died along with 19 others when their C-47 crashed in the opening hours of D-Day.
That's where his story ends. And that's where it's going to end if people don't write the stories and allow for posterity to understand what these people did.
Founded in 2020, Stories Behind the Stars depends on writers of all skill levels to achieve their goal.
It is humbling, but when you start engaging in a project like this, it's not silent. Like I hear the voices of these soldiers, several of the stories that I've read.
The group is making progress. 136 writers from across the country are compiling the stories of each D-Day casualty. They hope to have each of the 2,502 stories written and uploaded to the site by the 77th anniversary on June 6th.
It could be forgotten if we don't digitally memorialize this information.
Scott knows about sacrifice. He served tours in Afghanistan in the United States Army. For Scott, Stories Behind the Stars is an extension of his time in the military.
For me, it's almost all of my passions rolled into one particular thing. And it's the most gratifying thing that I've done since leaving the service.
With the Stories Behind the Stars roster growing by the day, Scott Rayl says it fuels his passion to make sure the fallen live beyond a name on a wall.
This work will never end. This repatriating the memories of all these individuals.